born looking like your daddy, you die looking like your decision. Don't confuse your gift with the manifestation of your gift. You gotta go where you celebrate it, not where you tolerate it. What's up, y'all? We are on the campus of Alcorn State University, and this is everything to me. This is my vision coming true, my dreams coming true.
Traveling entirely within the United States, Mexico, or Canada?
Yes. No, 8 as in the number 8. That, that won't be an issue for them. And I'm just gonna take a moment as we're on campus to walk around, check it out before we head back to the camp and just really soak it in, because this is the beginning of a beautiful story that God is writing in my life. Internet not cooperating with me right now. I might have to use the hotspot. How are you doing? It's nice to meet y'all in person. Thank y'all for having me.
You made it here okay?
We did. We made it here okay. I was making sure we got here on time. We went to Jackson State for a little while, and then we actually went to the campus. I wish y'all had thought about it. I could have met up with y'all before y'all left, but I just wanted to actually, even though we come here, I wanted to see the campus before I came, and that was a cool experience.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And I'm from the country, so it just kind of reminds me of being home. So yeah, it was awesome.
Well, when the kids get through, make sure everybody eats. And,
oh yeah, no rush. And I like their energy. I was concerned, like, man, they gonna be like, I don't want to be here. They ready. So let's get the energy back up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a slow clap that builds up, and then on 3, we're gonna do 3 claps on 3 and so brave. Is everybody following me? So, all right, let's try it. We might have to do it. It's okay, we can redo it, all right? All right, so 3 claps on 3, so brave. 1, 2, 3.
So brave.
Good, I love the energy. I hope y'all follow me, so when I check, whoever the first person that follow me, I'm gonna cash app you $20, appreciate it. And then, hold on. And then after that, I'm gonna do some more like that. So it's okay throughout the time to record and do stuff like that. This won't be the only time. So I'm gonna have y'all participate with me. I'm gonna start off with this. It used to be a song, but it's gonna be a spoken word, but I want y'all to actually do it. So I'm gonna teach it to y'all real quick, and then y'all will know when y'all supposed to do it with me. All right, if you with me, say yeah. If you with me, say yeah. All right, so it says tell them back off. And them is negativity. Them is your haters. Them is your own doubts. Them is anything, any obstacle, any opposition that's holding you back from doing what it is that you want to do. You got to tell them thoughts to back off. You got to tell them haters to back off. It might even be people in your own family. It doesn't matter who it is. Sometimes it's yourself. Really, the biggest enemy we have is in a glass prison on a lifetime sentence. It's the person in the mirror. All right? So I'm going to teach y'all how to do this song with me. I'm going to do it, and y'all know when y'all supposed to do it. All right? So the first part is you say, back off while you all in my grill. You bring in the fake, and I'm trying to keep it real. I'm going to tell you what's the deal, tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you what's the deal, tell you how it is. All right, she put in some sauce on it. ASU made me, and I'm already lit. ASU made me, and I'm already lit. All right, so we going to start off with that, then I'm going to do a verse, then we're going to do that again, then I'm going to do a verse, then we're going to do that again. A little bit, something slight. All right, on 3, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Back off while you all in my grill. You bring in the fake, and I'm trying to keep it real, so I'm going to tell you what's the deal. Tell you how it is. ASU made me, and I'm already lit. Bruh, back off while you all in my grill. Yeah. Back. Give me 50 feet. Now give me 50 more. But unlike Little O, I don't have to curse in my verses. You might not be in jail, but you in prison by generational curses. Problems in your life? I got the solution. Get rid of the pollution on your playlist. Repent and say this. Because when your faith ain't based on feelings, your future's like Lil Wayne. It has no ceilings. Now we gonna do it again. Say, bruh, back off. Tell you how it is. ASU made me, and I'm already lit. Bruh, back off while you. Depression had me in the clutches within, sadly, but now it's my time, I'm breaking out. Acne, so all my students, it's time to get proactive, because idleness when you in class is unattractive. Graduating has to be the main priority. It's time for us to step it up. Sorority, God needs us to pledge our life. Fraternity, this is life or death. Eternity, one last time on 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm trying to keep it real. Yes, sir. My name is DeAndre J. Lacy. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm an HBCU graduate. I'm a first-generation college student. My parents started college, but they didn't finish. I was on the poverty line. I had to get a lot of financial assistance. Like, I had to get it out of the mud, all right? So I know what it feels like to be in your shoes, and I want you to know I'm qualified to relate to you. I can't relate exactly to you, but I know how it is. And I want you to learn from my mistakes so you can be better than me, so you can learn without having to go through the painful experiences that I had to go through. And I'm the author of that book, and all of you are going to leave with a copy of that book, a signed copy of that book, but I want you to read it if I give it to you, all right? I want you to read it, all right? So this session is called Good Vibes Only. Everybody say good vibes only. Good vibes only. Look at somebody and tell them good vibes only. Good vibes. Look at the other person and tell them good vibes only. Good vibes only. VIBE is an acrostic or an acronym, and it stands for 4 traits of a college graduate. These are 4 things that you need to possess within yourself. It's actually a 2-part presentation. There's 4 things you need within yourself, and then there's some things you need outside of yourself. If there's some time, we might be able to squeeze the second one in. But I'm going to go over 4 traits of a college graduate. So first, that number 25. I want everyone to just think silently to yourself. What do you think that number means? Just think silently to yourself for a second, because some of us process silently. What do you think that number means? I want to reach all learners. We gave the silent processors some time. Now I want you to take about 30 seconds and talk to somebody next to you about what you think that number means. Go ahead. All right, do I have a risk taker that want to tell me what they think it means? All right, you just happen to be the first hand I saw.
I said if you ask for zeros, that's how much debt you're going to have.
That's how much debt you're going to have? All right, good job. Anybody else?
I said that there may be the number of percentage of black first-generation college students that actually graduate.
Okay.
I say that's the number you finished in your class.
All right. Well,
I have one more. I also think that may be how old you are.
okay. So what we going to do, before I tell y'all what that is, I'm going to give a prize to somebody who got the closest to the correct answer, which I have an idea. So, sir, you're going to get the prize because you got the closest answer. 25% of first-year college students don't return to school for their second year. This is across all of America, and you can find that article there. This is a problem not just at Alcorn, this is a problem across America. Some of the schools with the brand names, some of the schools that you think got it made, they're having this problem too. And even if you look at it on the athletic level, all the athletes, they transfer, they're in the portal. It's hard to get people to just stay and finish school, okay? This is an issue that we're all facing, and we got to do something about it. All right, so I want you to guess my first year GPA, but I'm gonna move the screen back so you can't cheat. That was me in the corner. What did it say? 1.68? 2 point something? What do y'all think my first semester? 2.5? My first semester GPA when I was a freshman, 2.5. Dang, y'all don't believe in me. I think I'm done. Huh? 2.7? That's it? Huh? You gonna give me a 3? Say, hey, hold on. I thought it was all love. I was feeling the energy. Y'all don't even believe it. Be your.
You said that you had to get it out the mud for it financially.
So poor people dumb.
If I think about that, you might give you no scholarship. So you must got it was a 2.9.
They didn't want me to be successful, but God did.
You had like a 3.5, 3.6.
You gonna be the next prize winner. I don't remember. Make sure I get you. I had a 3.46. Hi hater. I see you. Hi hater. Y'all didn't believe in me, man. We gotta believe in each other. Well, I had a 3.46 my first semester, and I still wasn't doing my best. I had a class where a guy was challenging me, and I wasn't used to being challenged, but I still had 3.46. Now, this was my mindset going into college. Everybody always went back home their first semester, and I was determined. I'm not going to be that story that go back home. So I had something that I was focusing on, and even though I still wasn't doing my best, I did pretty good. Now I want y'all to guess what you think my second semester GPA was. 3.8. Oh, now y'all believe. See, it's easy. Rick Ross said once they see the vision, now they want. I always believed in you. A 3.0. A 3.2. All right, this was my second semester GPA. My overall GPA was a 2.3, but my second was a 1.0 because I got 3 Fs, 1 withdrawal, but I got 1 A though. I got 1 A. What happened was, all right, come back with me, y'all. Come back with me. What happened was, this is what happened. Y'all read that together on 3. 1, 2, 3. I was thinking smaller when I was thinking smaller, but I still had a vision when I first got there. I had a goal. I had an objective. I did not want to go back home, and that was driving me. And I accomplished it, and I never set another goal. And I still set a small goal. Sometimes the only thing that's worse than not being successful is succeeding in something that's beneath you. The only thing that's worse than not being successful at all is succeeding at something that never was meant for you or succeeding at a very low goal because you don't have the confidence or the audacity to dream big. I just didn't want to go home. That really wasn't a good goal. But look how far, me having a low goal still got me a 3.46. But what if I had really went into college with a vision, with a true goal that challenged and pushed myself? So then I went to my second semester. I was feeling myself a little bit, okay? I was more worried about talking to girls. I didn't know what my major was. I wasn't focused. I just stopped going to class, like, to be frank. But I went to that one class because I was trying to talk to this girl, and we were sharing, she was sharing a book with me, so I didn't have to buy the book. But it didn't end well. But luckily, you know, I shared the book long enough to pass the class. But the point is, I had no vision. What that means by the people will perish, they will cast off all restraint. They will have no self-control. They will have no discipline because they have nothing that they're looking to. They have nothing that's driving them. Simon Sinek says start with why. You start with why, then you look at your structures, then you get to the outcomes. We always want the outcome, but we don't know why we're doing it. And my why was I have a younger brother and sister coming behind me. I'm on financial aid. My parents don't got money. If I don't make it out of here, I'm going back home. It ain't nothing waiting on me. I'm not a trust fund baby like Jack Harlow, all right? I don't got nothing. I got to make this work, all right? So the V in Good Vibes Only is vision. It's a picture or description of what the future will look like if you become who you were made to be. You are not an accident. Everybody say, I'm not an accident. I'm here for a purpose. If you read my book, you will learn that at one point in my life, I thought I was an accident. At one point in my life, I used to go to sleep and ask God to not allow me to wake up because I saw no hope for my future. I saw no purpose for my life. My parents weren't married when they had me, and I thought I was a mistake that ruined their life. I didn't want to live. But I had to come to the realization that, do you know how hard it is to conceive? Do you know all the things that a microorganism has to go through just to make it out? There are billions of cells competing for one egg. You are the one that made it. Imagine how you would feel when you go to a track meet and there's 7 other people on the track and you come in first place. Now imagine you're in a race with a billion other people and you come in first. Every one of us here was in that race and we won. You're special. You're here for a reason. Don't ever think that you are an accident. Don't ever think you're a mistake. I don't care if your own people tell you you are a mistake and we didn't plan you. God sent you here. You're here for a purpose. But you got to have a vision. And at some point in my life, I saw myself doing exactly what I'm doing now. And if you have to see it before you seize it. You have to step out in faith. Even when that financial aid office saying you owe money, you got to have a vision that's greater than what your current circumstances are. You got to have a vision. Everybody say vision. I is ingenuity. The fact that I'm here today is because I started with what's in my hand. You got to start with what you got to get what you want. And everybody got something. You might not have everything, but you got something. Everybody repeat after me. I might not have everything, but I got something. Everybody has something. I had a computer, I had a vision, I had a message, and I had passion, and I sent out an email. The first time I sent out an email, I didn't hear nothing back. But I went back, I spent the block, and I found some more emails, and I came across Mr. Burt, and he replied to me. A cold email is how I got here. A vision, a dream, and stepping out on faith and believing in myself, and being able to take rejection. One yes can change your life. This is one yes. Me being blessed to be in front of you. One yes could be worth $100, $1 million, figuratively or literally. One little no might be worth a penny or a fraction of it. I don't care how many no's you got to step over to get to your one yes. Your one yes is life-changing. Forget the no's. In fact, look for the no's. If you focus your energy on chasing the no's, I'm going to get 100 no's today. That yes is just going to hit you in the face without you realizing it. The problem with us is we start something, we get a little bit of rejection. We write a paper, we get one bad grade, and we say we dumb and we give up. You got to persevere. You got to have ingenuity. You got to make something out of nothing. You got to take the little scraps in the refrigerator and make something out of it. You got to take that ramen noodles and put some in there, put that Tony Chachere's in there and make it feel like a meal. Go buy you some frozen shrimp and make you feel like you went to Olive Garden. You got to make something out of nothing. The ability to think creatively about a problem. And I'm trying to give y'all some free game. Y'all read that together on 3. 1, 2, 3. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you can solve. Exactly. So you should be happy when problems come your way. You should be happy when challenges come your way because it's developing your capacity to think critically. The people who have the more of an ability to think critically, they get paid more. Communication. Who in here, if I said you had 3 minutes to come up here and give us a speech tonight, right now, who would do it? Exactly. Public speaking is one of the greatest fears in the world. That's why the people who are really good at it, that can communicate, they get paid a lot. Communication is such a big issue that we have to pay for therapy if we have a relationship sometimes to learn how to communicate with a person that we married to or we in a relationship with, because that's how wrong people get communication. If you can figure out how to communicate an idea, you can get paid a lot. The bigger the problem you solve, the more you're going to get paid to do it, because everybody can't do that. So if you find a problem in the world that you can solve, like how can we get all the thousands of songs you want onto one portable device? Apple did it. That's why we pay $1,000 for that phone. If you can solve a problem that really affects people, they're going to pay you a lot of money to do it. So the first one, what did the V stand for? What did the I stand for? And B is beliefs. That quote said, there's no money in speaking. That was me. I was talking to my wife when we first got married, and she was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I know what I want to do, but it ain't no money in it. A lot of times we allow what other people try to do, and we share our dream too soon. Your dream is like a baby. A lot of people don't say when they're conceiving a baby until it gets to a certain point, because it's in a very delicate stage. Don't share your dreams with everybody, because everybody doesn't have what you have. And just because they went through it and they tried and it didn't work out for them, they're not you. If you don't believe me, go to the bread aisle. There are so many different types of bread: wheat bread, whole bread, bagels, all kind of types of bread. Now take a picture of it and go back in 3 months, and it's going to be them same different types of bread. Because some people say, well, I'm not going to be a speaker because there's already enough people doing it. But it's not enough people that look like you, that have had your experiences, that have been what you've been through doing it. So even if it's some industry or an area where you say it's already a bunch of engineers, but you haven't stepped into that space, you have a unique perspective that nobody else can offer, okay? And you are only going to go as far as your beliefs take you. You can't go further than your beliefs. So for years, I believed that. I was just, I'm a better speaker now, but I was still good then. But I believed that there was no money. So what I was paid and the opportunities I got were limited because they were based on my belief. Now, because I have a greater vision for myself, I see opportunities every single day because I'm looking for them. Your actions will always follow your beliefs, okay? Repeat after me. Your actions will always follow your beliefs. You cannot be blessed beyond your beliefs within reason. Because there's this thing called a self-fulfilling prophecy where you say, man, I knew I was going to fail that test, and you're going to fail it. Man, I knew it wasn't going to work out. And you move like you think it's not going to work out, and you act like you think it's not going to work out, and you carry yourself with that energy, and you get what you put out. But when you believe in yourself, when you have a vision, you can send an email to somebody you don't know in a whole nother state that never met you before, and they can say, we want to bring you out here, and I'm here. That's literally how I got here. I never knew any of these people beyond taking a chance and risking rejection and going back to the same place that rejected me and not taking the original no for an answer. All right? You have to believe. Here's some free game. If somebody else believes in you more than you believe in yourself, you already lost. If I said it's $1 million and you can take as much as you want, are you going to come take $1? Then why do we do that with life? There's an infinite number of things you can do. Kanye West said, when I wanted to be a producer, nobody really wanted my beats at first. Then they wanted my beats. I wanted to be a rapper. Then they said, just stick to producing. Then I became one of the best rappers and I wanted to do clothes. They said, you just a rapper. Then I did the clothes and he wants to do other things and they say I'm crazy. It's only crazy until you do it. Don't let them put you in the box. You're more than even what your major is. You're not just an accountant. That's something that you do. That's something that you're gifted at. Don't confuse your gift with the manifestation of your gift. I'm going to say that slow because that went over somebody's head. See, when I first started rapping, that was the first thing that I felt like I was good at. So when it got taken away from me, I was sad because I thought my gift was rapping. No, my gift is communicating. I can rap and communicate. I can go on a podcast and communicate. I can speak and communicate. But communication is the gift. And there's so many ways I can use that one gift. And we all got multiple gifts. Everybody in here. A bird doesn't go to flight school. You were born innately with an ability. Life, circumstances, worried about what your friends think, all of that has taught you not to trust the voice inside of you that will guide you to who you're supposed to be. You got to work on your belief system. That's why I do affirmations. That's why Like one thing that my mom told me growing up, she always called me handsome, and that's why I've struggled with a lot of things. I've even struggled with confidence, but I always knew that I look good. I put that on my mama, on my... Oh, y'all being shy. Finally, execution. Everybody say execution. The carrying out or putting into effect a plan or action or order. You got to execute. A lot of us, it's not for a lack of knowledge. It's a lack of effort. We know that if we go to class that we're going to do better. We know that we go to the tutorial, but we're just not doing it. That's the part that nobody can do for you. That's why your why is your anchor. Your why is your anchor. You have to find who is it? If you got to print their picture out, some people get tattoos, whatever you got to do to get yourself hyped. Because guess what? People who are successful aren't the most talented. People who are extraordinary is because they do the exceptional daily. They are consistent with it. All of us have had a good day, like, man, I put that work in, I'm studying, but can you stack good days? That's why you have to remind yourself of your vision each and every day. Each and every day you got to tell yourself, why am I here? Yes, I'm going to have friends. Yes, I'm going to go to the parties. Yes, I'm going to have fun. But why am I here? And what's going to happen if I don't do what I'm supposed to do? What is waiting on me if I don't handle my business? I got to keep that picture in my mind every single day of my why. I don't know if it's a little sister. I don't know if it's your mom. I'm still not all the way where I want to be. I got to give my mama a new house. Her house ain't the way I want it to be. It's stuff going on with it. She's getting it fixed. But every time I go down there, it almost makes me want to cry because I want my mama to be in a certain spot. And it bothers me until I get to that place. I'm pushing every day. I love my job and I love what I do, but I have to ask to take off. I have to ask to come here. I got to get it approved. I want to just, if they need me, if y'all need me, I want to just be able to get on the plane and come. I got to put myself in that position. That's my why driving me. People who are struggling like me with depression and anxiety, people who think they're an accident, people who are about to drop out of college like I almost did. That is my why. I got to be able to do this. That's why I push. That's why I don't care about a no. Sorry, Mr. Lacy, we already hired a speaker. Next. Thank you, next, because guess what? The sooner I get this no over with, the sooner I'm going to get to the yes. That no don't deter me. Do you know what I've been through? I used to not even want to live. You think your no hurts me? You think your rejection hurts me? I already been rejected. I already been hurt. You can't hurt me. I'm built different. All right? We got to execute. At the end of the day, we know what to do. We know what our resources are. And if we don't know, we need to learn what we don't know. But we got to execute. And this is Howard, the coordinator in the back on the camera. And I love this quote. Y'all read it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm a believer. And if you think about every single miracle in the Bible, it required the person to do something. And a lot of the people, either they had a plan or God had a plan. The woman with the issue of blood said, if I just get to the hem of his garment, no one had ever even done that before. There was no proof that that was even going to work. But she had a plan because she was planning for her miracle. Even though the Bible says your gift will make room for you, you got to make room for your gift. That's why people talking about I keep it on me, talking about guns, I keep it on me, my book. So I can pop the trunk, not my weapons. I can pop the trunk and hand you my book. I can pop the trunk and hand you a flyer. So I'm ready for every opportunity. See, you know what anxiety is? Negative imagination. Man, what if they reject me? What if she don't like me? What if you took that same energy, keep that same energy, but channel it into imagining what if it all goes great? Because you know what? Most of us aren't prepared for if we be saying, God, give me a miracle, just drop the money in the sky. It was this thing on Mad TV where the person said, you know, when we go to funerals, now some people are really grieving, but some people just want attention. I'm sorry. I stand on that. I stand on business about that. So some people want attention. They'll be like, Lord, just take me. So it was this show where the Lord came down and really took them. They like, oh, you want to die? Let's go. We'll switch places. And they was like, I was just playing. I didn't mean that. We be saying, God, drop the money in the sky right now. What if he did? What's your business plan? What if he gave you $1 million? What you going to do with it? What if you starting this hair business and 10 clients came today? Are you even ready for that? Do you got an invoice? Do you got a contract? We be saying we want stuff, but do we want it or do we like the idea of it? Have we planned for everything going right or are we always thinking about what's going to go wrong? What is a miracle without a plan? You got to position yourself. You know when this happened? When I started taking myself seriously. When I get out there and I would just go to colleges and hand out my flyer. When I would get on a computer every night and send emails and schedule them every night. Email after, I've been doing this since September. But I've gotten like 6 speaking gigs since September with just me emailing. Now I'm getting my family to send emails for me because I have a vision that I gotta get, and I gotta go after it until I get it. Are you preparing for it to go right? Or you always, because guess what? You shall have what you say. This is a season in which you gotta be mindful of your words. You are gonna have what you say. What are you speaking over your life? Are you speaking doubt? Are you always saying, I'm less than, I'm ugly, I'm this? And even if you don't believe it yet, keep saying it. Because this is the thing. People say, I don't want to have faith. You can't not have faith. There is no God. That's faith. I'm ugly. That's faith. I'm going to fail this test. Has the test happened yet? No. You're going to have faith regardless. So if I'm going to have faith regardless, why wouldn't I want it to be, I'm going to pass this test. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm going to be the first one to finish. I don't care if everybody in my family fail. I'm going to do it. I don't care if they say all college people be in debt. Like Beyonce said, watch me reverse the debt. I'm going to change it. You got to believe in yourself. This is something I like to say. Actually, I'm going to end with that. Everybody repeat after me. My pain has a purpose. My pain is a compass to my destiny. A compass is a tool that gives you direction. All the painful things, how am I able, like Kanye said, when I get up here, I'm a performance athlete. I go one on none. I'm here out here by myself. How can I, if it was 3 of y'all, I'm going to be on this same energy. Why? Because this isn't just a presentation. This is my life. I just put the words to help you follow along. This is real. I live this. This ain't just something I got out of a book. This is something I really did. I used to not want to live. In college, it would be nice where I'd just be like, God, just let me die because my life ain't going to get no better. And I overcame that through God, through the support systems. I know this is real. So I truly believe this. This is why if it was one of y'all in here, I'm going to still talk on this level with this tone because this is real for me. This is coming from a real place. And I truly care about y'all, even though it's the first day I'm meeting y'all, because I see a little bit of myself in all of you. Your pain has a purpose. The things that hurt me the most is what qualifies me to stand in front of y'all to tell you that you can overcome it too, no matter what your obstacle is. It's still the same thing. And this is what I want to leave y'all with. I'm not saying don't turn up and don't go to parties, all that, but I want to tell y'all a secret. When you really boil it down, most of the time that we overeat, most of the time that we drink till we pass out, it's because we're trying to escape something. The Bible even says, give strong drink to the man who has sorrows. We're trying to escape something, and we like that high that it gives us because in that moment, all our problems go away. But guess what? When that high comes down, when you get that crash from the alcohol, when the darkness be spinning, when it's all done, your problem's still there. That withdrawal's still there. That drop form's still there. That F that you made is still there. You got to face your problems, do what you got to do, and do something about it. You can't just keep escaping it because it's going to catch up. We don't want to live a life that we got to escape, that we got to get blacked out every weekend just to feel good. We don't. I want y'all to repeat after me. We don't create lives that we have to escape. We got to say that one more time. We don't create lives that we have to escape. That means I'm not going to not handle my business all year and then get stressed out because I'm about to fail. That's creating a life I got to escape. I'm not going to skip tutorials and then worry about passing the test. That's creating a life that we got to escape. I'm not going to come up here and not handle my business. That's creating a life that I have to escape. That's how people get addicted to stuff because they constantly are trying to escape their life instead of live their life. And then they look up and years go by and they missed it. We don't create lives that we have to escape. Repeat after me. We build lives that we cannot wait to wake up and experience. They was getting on to me. They was like, last night I was preparing for this and I had to do some stuff for my other job. And it was like, it was 1 a.m. and I was still up. And then I got back up at 5 a.m. What's wrong with you, man? I live for this. This gives me energy. If I got 2 hours of sleep, I get energy from coming doing this because this is my purpose. I can't wait to wake up and come here. I can't wait to wake up and do this because this is my purpose. And I want all of y'all to have that feeling. All right? We do not create lives that we have to escape. We build lives that we cannot wait to wake up and experience. Your pain has a purpose. Your pain is a compass to your destiny. My name is DJLinspires, Lacy, aka DJLinspires, and I'm honored to be here. And I know if y'all lock in, you're gonna get out what you put in. I know y'all gonna be blessed and changed by this weekend. Thank y'all. Y'all are a great audience. What's up, y'all? It's DeAndre Lacy, aka DJLinspires, your favorite author and hopefully your favorite speaker. If you made it this far, do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Remember, we don't create lives that we want to escape. We build lives that we cannot wait to wake up and experience. Your pain has a purpose. Your pain is a compass to your destiny. Thanks for tuning in.